Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Hearts of Iron 4 La Résistance, playing as the Regional Defense Council of Iberia, aka Anarchist Spain. We've retaken a little bit of our land from the British, so that's good. Now we need to go take some more land from the French. Unfortunately, it looks like the British may have gotten wise to what I was trying to do because they redeployed their entire armada over here to counteract me, which is just sucky for me, but alright, no, it's fine. We're gonna try anyway. If I can find a way to get a little bit of naval superiority, I will happily do this. Italy has laid some mines. Well, that's nice. Thank you. I guess. Shaanxi joins the Axis. We got a weird situation going down here in China. Look at that. What's going on here? Shaanxi and Xiaban Sanma, whatever you call it. I don't know. Shibai? Either way, they're all a part of this. Manchukuo, of course, and Japan have joined the Axis. The Axis is extremely scary this game. I would love to make some of my own personal headway in China. Guangxi Clique and China, there's a lot of manpower, obviously, to be had. But I can't get over there safely as long as the British Navy is patrolling the Mediterranean and the Sinai Peninsula. Or, wait. Sinai, yes. Peninsula, no. Whatever. Anyway, as long as they're continuing to fight over here and patrol, there's not a lot I can do. Italy apparently tried to do a naval invasion of their own, which may be one of the reasons we were able to get over here. But it looks like the French and the UK are going to be pushing them back. So that sucks. How are we doing with compliance and stuff? Well, we got a pretty good amount of resistance here in Belgium and the Netherlands and Free France, so that's terrible. But gradually we are going to be improving. I am researching some upgrades to military police for more suppression bonuses, so that slowly improves what we can do. What we probably could do is start building up armored cars, and that would help a lot, but it obviously costs me a lot of production, which at the moment, I'm not the most productive person in the world, so not sure how wise that really would be. We are about to be able to launch our naval invasion here. So my question is, with both of you guys, can you possibly do naval invasion support? We do have enough naval supremacy for the very brief moment, which means we should go ahead and launch the second we get a chance. Go. Because it's so hard to get naval supremacy these days. Okay, gonna land here. No opposition to be had. Didn't expect there to be, but I'm glad to see that there's not. Go grab all of this. You guys cancel those orders and just hold. Let you repair for a little bit. Alright, so we're getting our territory in northern Morocco back. That's good. Would love to go get this all back. These are my states, after all. In the... what the heck? The Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic has claimed this. How? Who are you? I don't know. Well, either way. It's mine now. There's no point in doing this. I don't have any intelligence of his navies. I can't bomb any of his stuff. Much as I would love to. Alright, so there's Vichy France doing their thing. That's fine. So we're going to get all this back. Fall of Warsaw. Okay. Fall of Warsaw. So Poland is finally falling apart with their faction. These guys up over here. No surprise there. Are they fighting against the Soviets? No, just the Germans. Okay. This could be a fun rocket artillery game. I haven't done a rocket artillery game in a while. But self-propelled artillery are so darn good. Still, it gives me some options. I definitely will need anti-tank at some point. That's not optional. I'm going to go ahead and research the armored cars, because I think that those are becoming increasingly important in this game. And I'm going to need them. Let's see. We don't have enough naval bombers at the moment. I can continue trying to produce a little bit more of those. Yeah, we're producing very, very few. Very low efficiency at the moment, too. Technically producing some medium tanks. That's good, I guess. Artillery and stuff overall doing just fine. We should be able to do this. No, we can't. Hello. The British have decided they want to do a naval invasion of Bordeaux. Oh, they landed. Oh, boy. Hello. Everyone down here now. Go, go, go. Rapid redeploy. Go. Shouldn't take me long to kind of get around this. As long as we don't let them get Bordeaux, they've got no supply. That said, he is actively trying to get into Bordeaux, so the faster we can counterattack him, probably the better. I do not want him getting a port. We are counterattacking here pretty nicely, getting some more troops in position to fight over here, and then he's going to lose this. We've got pretty good defense. He's trying really hard, but we can counterattack here and just burn down your organization so you lose this fight, which we did. There we go. All these guys are going to be fighting over here. Yeah, the British are going to keep doing this periodically, and it is a slight irritation. But as long as we can jump on this, it's actually just free kills for me. I think we just killed 10 of his divisions. Which is hilarious. So, I mean, boom. What are you going to do? Diddly. Die, British, die. That reminds me. Maybe I shouldn't remind people of this, but did you guys ever go to a website called Albino Black Sheep? We don't have 10% army experience? Oh. Albino Black Sheep was a thing for a while. Back in the earlier days of the internet. It was kind of fun, I guess. Mostly a place for people to create exceptionally wacky videos. And one of them was something called Forehead Shave Cut, which doesn't make a lick of sense. And it's hard to explain, but I'm pretty sure it was just two brothers who sat in front of a microphone and just, like, recorded absolute nonsense things, and then created an animation for it, right? And it included such things as, listen up, partner, this town ain't big enough for the two of us, then I'll just move. Geez, you want some cinnamon before you go? Aha, I have fooled you. The cinnamon was actually basil. You will now die from basil poison. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a lick of sense. But one of the things that came out of that, and the reason I'm thinking of it, is taking a long setup here, I know, is Moses. I shall chant my holy powers to defeat the British. Go Moses, go Moses, go Moses. M-O-A, Osis. Osis. Die, British, die! It was great. Anyway. The stupidest things that I found entertaining as a kid, I swear. There's a reason my parents were concerned about me. They wouldn't let me watch things like SpongeBob SquarePants for a long time because my mom was convinced it was going to make me stupid. Let's be honest, she probably wasn't too far off. But somehow I got away with watching things like HomestarRunner.com, so same effective result. Gosh dang, Germans, just take Danzig and end this against Poland already. What is wrong with you? I'm surprised I still haven't been able to finish off much over here. Hungary's having a fun game. Of course, the Soviets are now at the front line, so I mean, the Axis is just very distracted. In a way, this wouldn't even be a bad opportunity for me to jump on the Axis and do some serious damage, if only I had enough manpower to justify this, which I do not. By the way, we have finished getting our manpower from all of our states, and we're sitting at a whopping 340,000. It's not enough. I would like to get some more army experience, up to the 10 that I would need to core another state with, frickin', how much manpower do you got? Yeah, this only has a population of 400,000, so it's fairly negligible in the grand scheme of things. I'm not too worried about it. I guess we'll just kind of wait until our army experience gets up there, and we'll just do that. So you need 28 days. Somehow I have to get some naval supremacy just temporarily to get over here and land over here and take my territory back. I mean, it would not take me long to go ahead and start setting up against Vichy France. Of course, the independence is guaranteed by the German Reich, so it would put me at war with the entirety of the Axis, who is very, 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 very scary. And until we deal with the Allies, I don't see that being good. I'm happy to fight the Axis while they are fighting against the Soviets, but yeah. So I think my only hope at this point, like, we have no gas. We can't go anywhere and do much of anything. There's only one hope that we have right now, and that is to plant the seeds of revolution and pray that that ends up being such an incredibly powerful mechanic that I can take down everybody. That is my only hope right now. Yep. Yep. I wonder if I could actually form a faction. Not with these guys, obviously, but I mean, like, who's somebody non-aligned? Iraq. Let's just look at you for a second. Iraq. Like, if I created, if I released a nation, do you think they'd be willing to join a faction with me? Can I create one and become a spy master so I can get spies? Base reluctance, non-aligned. I mean, if I released a non-aligned person and then got a really high opinion of them, and then there's no strategic reasons not to ally, could I just form my own faction, become spy master, get some extra spies, and try to start spreading more revolution? That sounds like the sort of thing that I would like to do. Resistance is still looking pretty bad in a lot of this stuff here across France. I'm trying pretty hard to keep them down so I can preserve some manpower, but we're not going to be able to do much. Netherlands has moved their government to Batavia. Soviet Union annexes Tunutavu. Don't care. Tanutuva. Whatever it's called. I don't know. So let's see what options we get out of this, because I'm going to be very curious. And then, of course, we could go for the Global Defense Council, allowing me to transfer and core any states with sufficiently high compliance. So when you say foreign controlled, what do you mean? Because I don't think that I can get compliance with, let's say, Italy, but I have compliance with Portugal, but it's not occupied or controlled by them. Unless this is how it works with the Seeds of Revolution, and maybe we gain states. Special projects. There it is, Seeds of Revolution. It takes 150 manpower, political power. Ah! All right, what's this? So let's suppose India, for example. 20,000 infantry equipment, so I need a lot of that. Any state has to be controlled by me, which I technically do have. I own a single province in India, which I think they took from me, but I technically own it. We lose that for 90 days. We create new units, and we try to beat the snot out of them. Well, that's fun. We could also set up a... So what is an Iberian anarchist unit? Is it good? This would give me 6 units in Congo. We could also set up some in Indonesia. But I can't set up anything in the UK because I don't own any of their states. Now that's awkward. So the only way that this is going to work is against somebody you're already at war with and you've taken a single territory away from them. For example, I can't do anything against the Germans, but if I was at war with them and took over, let's just say, I don't know, Bitburg, we probably could do that. So basically I need an absolute stinking ton of political power is what I'm learning here. This would be interesting. I would like to see... Whoop. Poland's dead. I would like to see what would happen against, say, the Dominion of India. If I set up a whole bunch of troops over here, would they have no idea what to do and I can create a new anarchist nation? But I feel like this would only be good if I'm already creating a front line against them. You know what I mean? I don't know why I can't do anything against, let's say, China. It's a state, but no one else owns it as a state. No one has a core. Huh. This is interesting. So even a very small landing against the UK would be enough to mess with them. Is that what you're telling me? Could I take a single bit of territory in, let's say, Africa? And would that give me enough to set up an uprising in the mainland? It would make a lot of sense, but I mean, maybe. We could try. I think I have the naval superiority that I need. Let's go ahead and launch and try to retake my territory. We'll see if there's anybody actually defending over here in City Ifni, whatever you call it. And does the Global Defense Council change any of this? Does this open up more options for me? I have no idea. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of information to be had right now about Anarchist Spain and how it properly plays. Not a lot. I guess I could watch other people do playthroughs. I mean, that's what some people do. We're going to land over here. It looks like you guys don't have a lot, so you're going to be pushed back. No problem. Thank you. Let's go ahead and grab my territory. Just push all the way down here. And I'm going to set up another quick naval invasion order from here to here. And I'm just going to take one of you and assign here. And then in 3 days, I can just jump over here. Let's take my navy. Wait a minute. Guys, nope, don't do this. There we go. Get over here. Okay, we found some of the British. Destroyer Flotilla. Sorry, that is an American? What? American Destroyer Flotilla owned by the UK. What? How does that work? I guess it's a flotilla that's supposed to be deployed in the Americas. That might make more sense. It's the only way that makes a lick of sense, actually. All right, let's wait a day, get this back. I want to grab my territory. Launch. We should be able to escort them without any problems. Do I have military access with you? You wouldn't give it to me because you hate me. We have strategic reasons not to be in favor of you. What reasons? We're in the war together. Stinking Vichy France. I want to try landing here, for example, and see if just getting a single province against the UK is enough to give me the ability to do an uprising behind their front lines. Because you can imagine, if I can set up a quick invasion right here, take a port, and then swarm my troops across, that's how we take out the UK. That would work. As long as they don't get absolutely obliterated by their navy on the way. Which might happen. Still, let's go ahead and get you guys over here. I don't know. It is an experiment. It is a little bitty experiment. Where's my navy? They are currently doing nothing. Don't do anything, then. Guys. Just go on hold for a minute. You will be doing naval invasion escort there, but for now, just go on hold. Save some oil. I prefer you all go over here or something. Maybe right here? Yeah, go where it matters. Thank you. Okay. So let's wait until we have a naval invasion order available in another 22 days. We've been sitting here with these naval invasion orders. I mean, we should be able to quickly assign troops over here and just go for it. If we see that that is an option. I think it's going to take 90 days. Well, I say that. Active for 90 days. When removed, we get the units. Yeah, it's going to take 90 days. So that'll give me enough time to move these guys into position, and we'll try for it. If this works. If. But again, 150 political power is pretty darn steep. Especially since I don't really make a lot of political power to begin with. So that kind of hurts. What do I want? We should probably go ahead and start producing some medium tanks. Whenever possible. I need more rubber. Vichy France is not delivering as they were promising. Guess we'll go ahead and trade with Brazil again. Solves that problem. Temporarily, at least. Okay. We're halfway there with that. Italy's still controlling a little bit of land in northern Africa, not willing to cede much of it. Turkey is gradually falling to the Soviet Union. Then the Soviet Union's going to be able to push in through Greece and Yugoslavia and start pushing against the Allies a little bit more effectively, which is going to more or less leave the United Kingdom isolated and alone. If I could set up an uprising in India, that could give me a lot of valuable war score, and hopefully I'm able to create a new puppet down over here, or something. Hey, look, more units. Sign you guys over there for now. Sign you guys here. Whoop. Too many. There you go. Okay, so that deploys a bit more troops. Good. Holding on to those coastlines. Still not a lot of troops to work with, unfortunately. And we're burning through more manpower as we continue to do this. I need so many more states. It's the only way. I have to be able to core an absolute ton of stuff. Sufficiently high compliance. Like, what's going to happen is I have to win an uprising. I think I got to keep these units permanently, so it's just free units. If I can hold on to this, and the uprising sits there for, like, I don't know, 6 years, we get enough compliance, so I just turn them into cores automatically? Is that how it's going to work? It feels like that's how it's going to work, but that is slow. That is slow when you're fighting against, let's say, a very aggressive Germany. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling particularly confident about that. Still, there goes the vast offensives. They'll be done very soon, which means I can get some more infantry combat width solved in there. That's going to make things a little bit more powerful. Means I'll have the best infantry divisions in the game. Easily. Anarchist militia. We can actually take a look at this. We can't change it, and it's only 6 combat width. So it's not a lot. It only works as a surprise attack behind the front lines. That is the only way that would work for me. All right, we don't have our supremacy. I'm going to tell you guys to stop being on hold. No, you're doing naval invasion support. And then you are going to launch. Go. Let's go take some land from the UK and see what happens. Maybe I'll take some from Free France as well. I don't know. Oops, hello. I saw some British troops just now. Where'd they go? Where are they going? I saw them. I don't know. He's following me. He's like, I'll report back. The king will be so pleased with me. I guess. I don't believe in kings. I don't think we had a king. I thought we were a communist society. Denmark is now being attacked by the Germans. Yep. All right, what's going on over here? Hello, we found some other troops. The Dominion of India is moving around a little bit. Norway has been declared upon. Okay. So we're going to land here. Got it. Thank you. And then we're going to do a quick naval invasion order from here to here, and that's all I can do. We're not going to do naval invasion support over here anymore. All 5 of you go there. So my question is, can we now do something against the UK? Do we need to wait a month? Does it have to be actually their real cores? Is that what it is? I have to be against the actual cores of the UK? But then why can I do this against Vichy France? I guess I do own Vichy France cores because I own proper France. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, I can't launch anywhere else, so 8 divisions are going to have to be good enough over here unless I set up another naval invasion order from here to here. Which I can do like that. There we go. Again, that's going to take a little bit of time, 17 days. Then we can launch another naval invasion order. Yeah, so it's obviously been long enough, and I'm still not seeing any evidence of being able to do anything against the UK. So that was a perfectly good idea gone to waste. That's a big nope. What are my other options? Paratroopers? Maybe that's what we need to do then. I've been holding off hoping we don't need to, but maybe we need to do that. Paratroopers, research, train some of those. Desperately try to get the air superiority against the UK, which just feels like a fool's errand in every possible way. And then just go for it there. Maybe, maybe not. More resistance to occupation against the French, which is just unsurprising. Gradually pushing down over here. We have enough manpower that I feel like I can go for more civilian oversight in at least a couple places. Morocco apparently has extremely high resistance despite the fact that they're my proper state. I really don't know what their problem is exactly, but okay. Yeah, we're going to do civilian oversight in a couple places. I'm not sure if I want to do that at France. I mean, right now we're spending... We could do it. All right, let's do some civilian oversight for a little bit. I just want to build up that compliance to get rid of the... get the local police force going. That would be good. Global Defense Council. I have changed my name, and now I have a red wireframe globe. Yay! Tag switch. It's great. All right. Well, that's done. Shared burdens would be nice, just because consumer goods. I'm going to go ahead and do that now since we've obviously ignored that for a long time, and improving this would be good. You guys just wait, all right? Once I get this whole recovering from the Civil War nonsense gone by 1944, then I'm really going to be a threat. Probably. I don't freaking know. Let's take a look at our army over here. You guys are about to be ready. We have our navy already in position. Go ahead and launch. Off they go. Vast Offensives is done. Now we can go for the breakthrough priority, which actually makes our armored cars even better. Also tanks, also infantry in general. Not going to spend any research. Can't do that. Don't even have it. Army experience is what I mean to say. See the British moving around again. I don't know what they're doing. But it looks like we were able to land over here, no problem. I mean, if you guys are just going to keep letting me do this... Like, why not just get some compliance building up in Africa? I guess I don't see any reason not to. Let's just keep hopscotching our way down through Africa. We're still fighting Belgium, technically. I mean, you know, that's the thing. So do we go for something like the Anarchist Uprising in India? It's not a lot of troops. And they're very, very weak troops. It's not like India has a lot, I know that, but enough that with the help of, let's say, China and stuff, I don't think it would work. I don't see how I would benefit from that. How are we doing on stockpiles of planes? We are producing. And we got a fair number of fighters. Not much in the way of naval bombers, still. Some scout planes would be helpful. That would give me some intelligence I could use. I guess. We should be able to core these guys in just a moment, because we're about to hit up that 10 army experience. We do have it. Why can't I? Compliance more than 35%. What do you mean I don't have compliance at 35%? I guess it was under control by the British for a while. Yeah, we're at 10%. We're going to go ahead and set you to civilian oversight. So, now that we have the Global Defense Council, like, what does it take for stuff to just immediately become one of my states? Right? Because it says down here, transfer and coring of all foreign-controlled states that have sufficiently high compliance. Is that only doable through the Seeds of Revolution? I think it is. We're going to have to try it, basically, because there's nothing else I can do. If we don't find a way to make this work, we're in trouble. And I think the best place to do it is probably going to end up being the British Raj. Just because we wouldn't get a lot of value as far as permanent units from anybody else. We could try setting up against Indonesia. I mean, that might work. Indonesia won't have a load of troops. We might be able to do some damage. Also, islands make it easier for us to take control of some areas. That's an option, but at 150 political power, we're going to have to be very selective. Something we may want to do is actually just try to go for the next level of subs and start building those up. We can't compete against the UK, but what I can do is start building level 3 subs, get a few upgrades for them with torpedo launchers and snorkels so they're very difficult to detect and can do a lot of damage. And that might be our way of controlling the English Channel sufficiently to actually get over here and do something. Maybe. This is taking too long. Go. I don't need all of you to launch at once. You're fine. Just go. Alright, let's go ahead and try it. We're going to set up against the British Raj. If this does not work, then I think we may be in trouble. I'm going to have to find a way to just take out the UK without any naval supremacy, which means paratroopers and whatnot, which I actually... I was supposed to start researching that, wasn't I? Let's finish the armored cars, and then we'll start doing it before I forget again. How's that sound? Pretty good? Pretty good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab this too, because reasons. Liberia is not a part of a faction. You wouldn't want to create a faction with me, would you? No. Yeah, strategic reasons not to join. I think that I get this everywhere. I think that everyone has strategic reasons not to join, because the point of playing as the Global Defense Council is that you are hated by the entire world. I know that doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but it's true. You are intended to be hated by everybody. Let me go ahead and send these guys back up home. So it should be very difficult for me to get any factions to join up with me. I'm going to do a patrol order over here for now. And just to get our navy deployed up to the Bay of Biscay. And then with them close by, I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to start getting some control over the English Channel. Anything at all, really. Port strikes, I don't care. Anything you can give me that would let me blow something up. Shared burdens is done. Good. Militarize the industry. Infrastructure, forts, wouldn't do me a lot of good right now. Naval bases. Continental core provinces. All continental core provinces gain naval bases? Wow. Communal autarky. More consumer goods reduction. And we don't have recovering from the Civil War anymore. Well, that sounds good. Let's just go ahead and do that early then. We'll get the military factories. I probably wanted that early. This gets rid of the recovery from the Civil War a couple years early, so that could be helpful. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly a thing we could have rushed for. But with the consumer goods reduction, we now have 27 civilian factories able to help me build things up, and that seems good. Interwar cars are done. Let's go for the paratroopers. It's going to take 148 days. Why do we have convoys over here? We apparently do. There are some British submarines that are causing issues. We've detected them. I am hoping that we're going to be able to bomb the snot out of them, and we actually did blow up one. Well, our bombers are on the way. I mean, our convoys are running for it. We're losing a couple of bombers, I'm sure, but we're blowing up some of his subs. Counts for something. Lost a bomber against a convoy over here. That's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, if we can keep blowing up his subs, that makes it easier. So the Navy is here. Let's get our troops in position and see what we can do. So all I need is naval supremacy. Troops are in position. Let's go to our Navy. Naval invasion support of the English Channel. It's giving me a green that I have naval supremacy. We can launch. The English Navy is not here. Okay, I need my organization to build up first. We can't get too crazy here, but he might redeploy once he sees that my Navy has arrived. So we don't want to wait too long. We have just a few troops that are missing. Get over here, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. This might be our chance. We're going to land in Cornwall and see if we can do something. And if I can just take a state, we can try launching an uprising against the British, even if we get a stalemate here, once I get up to 150 political power. Possibly. It's time to launch. I can't sit back and wait anymore. So we have a Navy here for escorting. If he has somebody that is still trying to resist over here, we'll just bomb them from the shore. He has Americans who are not in the war, so they won't protect. Actually, I'll bet you the Americans are fighting the Japanese right now, aren't they? No, they're not. So why are they here? I don't know. The Americans are defending the British from nothing, I guess. They're not doing a very good job of it. That's for frickin' sure. All right, we've landed. Go to Bristol. Go here. Go here. Go here. We're going to land in Plymouth, completely undefended UK territory, which means I still don't see the UK on here. What determines whether we can do this? I don't know. Okay, we found some UK resistance. We have landed. Come on, grab the right units. Go. Okay, we have flooded our troops across. Guess what this means? We now need to take all of you. And all of you. And say, freaking go, dude. Freaking go. Convoy escort. Oh, God. No, that's just subs. They're fine. They're fine. Everyone here. I know that we don't have a port yet. Give me a second. I'll have a port. Just need to join up for a second. Come on, come on. Grab it, grab it. Got it. All right. Everyone should now start deploying. Go. Go. Offensive line. Here. Go. You see opportunities? I say freaking take it. He's got nothing. He's got nothing defending. Aggressive. It's just the freaking Americans. Okay, I say that, and he's just now redeploying. Can get any of you guys over here to, let's say, Cardiff. I want to spread out this front line and start drawing him thin. We've got a load of troops on the way. All the reinforcements are on the way right now. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. The British are doomed. The British are doomed. The British are doomed. All right. All right, I'm over my time. Crap, I need to end this video. We'll come back to this, though. So, the Global Defense Council is now ready to push against the UK. I can now ignite an anarchist uprising. So, if we find ourselves in a stalemate, I'll have this option. But if I can also hold out for another 57 days, we'll get a whole load of troops that set up in India. I can try to move around and grab some territory. And then hopefully I get a lot more war score, keep stuff, and eventually turn that all into states. If you take a look at the German Luxembourg War, which I assume has the UK is the only remaining world power. So once we take out the UK, the war is over and I can focus on other things. So we actually don't want to capitulate these guys yet. I want to get them close, but not until we actually have all of our troops deployed in India so I can get as much possible benefit here as I can. Then we need to figure out what we're going to do from there. But okay, this is interesting. And we will have the ability to launch an anarchist uprising against... Oh, Free France. I was hoping this was Vichy France. Never mind. We'll figure it out. Dang it. This is getting interesting. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.
All right. Let's go ahead and do an